you've got to be perfect. And if you're a yard out, the chances are you're probably going to get punished. And this is what happens here. You just keep an eye on Bernardo Silva. He just moved to his right-hand side. Because Willock's come in, he's tried to protect the ball into Haaland. When he does that, you can just see him here, Willock. He just tries to protect the ball into Haaland there. Bernardo Silva moves 2 or 3 yards to his right. And then when they get back into the position, they sort of defend it well. They push him onto his right foot, which he doesn't want to do. He has his shot, and then we can see exactly what happened. But when I say you have to be perfect, if you give players that amount of space when the ball goes into them, then they're going to cause you problems. And because they've got so many good players, and you can look at the monitor all he wants, and it's, as I said, if you haven't got perfection against this City side.
I think he started really well at Manchester City. Obviously, there's debate about him and Grealish who would play. I think Grealish adds a little bit more control, but I talked about that position sort of inside, and there was, from the first minute, that intent. This is where you don't want him in between the lines, and he's got that explosive pace. I think the last bit for him is just that composure, when to pass, when to shoot, but he's got all this stuff. I mean, he can make you look stupid like he does here, and I just think he's having a really good game, Shane.
Yeah, I mean, Lascelles, I think, got booked there, but he picks, as Mika rightly says, he's picking up some brilliant positions. The question mark you would have probably, Gary, is just that final third. Can he score? Can he be? He does some great stuff because he's so good in 1v1 situations, gets away from players as he shows here. But again, that's a free shot. Yes, it's on his right foot, but it should be hitting the target. And again, this is, just before half time. I think he goes through again. You're just wondering for that last piece of the jigsaw, because at times he's very, very direct. And as Mika says, well, Jack Grealish is a different kind of player. And he
had the one chance. You thought if they could get that just before half time.
Yeah, that's exactly what you think. Okay, just give us one chance, and if we get that one chance, then it might just change the game. You got that, and they work it well. Dan Burn wins a header. Yeah, I mean, it's a very, very good save, but quality of his striker, his ability, I should say, then you'd expect that to be put away. They work it well. Good ball, good header back, free chance. I mean, I know it's difficult to keep it down. The ball's rising.
You get scraps, don't you? And you've got to make those scraps count. And he couldn't quite manage it.
The first one was a really good opportunity, and he should have put it away. With the season that he's having in front of the goal, when he has been fit, you'd expect him to tuck it away. It's on his left foot, and he does well to keep it down, and it's a good save. But you need that to be going in. That then you're thinking, okay, we're back in the game here. We've got a chance. Then they win the ball at the pitch, high up at the pitch. Their pressing's really good, and his touch lets him down here. There's not many times we've said that this season, but his first touch lets him down. He's then got to go wide, which is what Man City want to do. If he takes the touch out of his feet, gets his shot away, then again, for a player of his.
Yeah. Okay. One player who has hit the heights this season, Phil Foden, Michael.
He's just immaculate, isn't he? He does everything right. And the big question mark was, how could he react when, Kevin De Bruyne comes back into the side? Kevin De Bruyne won't play today. And even when Kevin De Bruyne has come into the side, his standards have not dropped. We always talk about that pocket of space, and we've got so many Newcastle players, but he still finds a way. His touch, he obviously wants the return pass there. He can come deep and link play, and then running behind as well. I just think his all-round game now is just brilliant, and it's great to see. Look at that for a touch. It's just extraordinary. I mean, he's done everything at City in terms of winning trophies, but it's his performances when you become one of the main men in the team. His movement's a lot better now. He's demanding of the balls a lot, taking responsibility. He's got absolutely everything in the bag, and long may it continue.
That's the least they can do. But Phil Foden there was one of, I mean, what a performance from him and all the Manchester City players. Really, it wasn't that there wasn't their sumptuous best, Micah, but it was total control. Really.
Yeah, they didn't have to be. Like the guys have said, total control, organisation, all know the jobs. Doku, a really good game. Foden, outstanding again. Haaland didn't get his goal though. He tried, but